Ms.Pat settles it. You play a judge.
Yes.
Where you settle cases. Botch BBL, someone getting catfish. What is one of the craziest stories that you had to settle?
A guy came in there and he was a nude chef.
A nude chef?
Yes.
Who are you cooking for?
Whoever hired me.
Oh,
and Carlos Miller said the funniest stuff. He said, well, what do you do? Do you ask your customer, do they have a nut allergy? I hollered. That's one of the most memorable and funniest cases, which is this season, the second season. That show came out of nowhere. Me and my co-creator talked about a judge show, and then I hooked up with Sally Ann with $4.95, and she helped me develop it. And I didn't know it was gonna do it. I didn't know people was gonna take it the way they did, and they love it. And I thank y'all for loving it and keep loving it so I can get a third season.
You had Ray J as a special guest on there, right?
Yes, I did. He's crazy.
He is.
Ray J is crazy.
I here too,
Oh, Ray J called me one day and said, Ms.Pat, I got an idea for you. I said, what, Ray J? You should be a what are those women who be like young boys? A madam.
Yeah.
I said, what the hell you talking about? Yeah, you should be a madam and you should come on the young guy. I said, Ray J, I'm married. I can't do that shit. I can't be nobody madam. I'm 52 going through menopause. Ray J, let me call you back.
Right. Did you see the story that Ray J and Diddy's son almost got into it? Ray J always is a mess, ain't he?
You know what? I thought Ray J was on the news for real when he was reporting that about Diddy. And Ray J don't look like no fighter.
Right.
And I was like, they're going to whoop Ray J. When I figured out it was a skit, I said, they're going to whoop Ray J ass, keep on talking about Diddy. And then next thing I know, they're in an altercation at a Halloween party.
Ms.Pat, as somebody that's spent time in jail, do you have any, what advice would you give Diddy if he's in jail? I mean, cause obviously you were in general population. You weren't a celebrity.
No,
he ain't in G-pop.
Well, he probably got it a lot better than I had it.
Yeah, and I'm saying but you know, it's after being around people for an extended period of time, you need to be around people. He's not around nobody. He's probably not talking to anybody but the guards if he's talking to the guards.
I don't know, because, you know, people always ask me, have I been to a Diddy party? I don't go to nobody party. I go home. I mind my business. Yeah. I'm praying Diddy for you. I hope you get out. Yeah. He got a family. I don't know. I don't know I don't get into it. I don't read the stuff on him. I don't follow it. I mind my damn business, because I don't know.
I mean, if some celebrity would have had a party, let's just say for the sake of argument, some celebrity had a party in Cali, at LA or wherever, and they invited me, I probably would have went too.
Now, I probably would have went too, but if I walked in there and everybody was having sex, I probably would have left.
I'd have turned right and walked right up out of there.
I probably would have. I know I would have walked right up out of there, because the last thing I want to see is somebody having sex.
Yeah.
So
no, I don't want to see that.
You know, I don't know. So I wish you luck. I'm trying to keep my own clean.
Yeah. So what have you learned about Hollywood? Being a part of Hollywood, you got 2 shows, you got 2 hit shows, you're on the road. What have you learned about Hollywood?
Don't believe everything you hear or see. It's fake. It's fake. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't happy for you. It's not what you think it is. You know, it's portrayed one way. Some of the most miserable people I ever ran into. You know, everybody put on this facade like they happy or they something, and they're not. And believe it or not, half of them struggling worse than you.
Yes. But that's the biggest misconception, that everybody knows. Oh, here in Hollywood, and everybody got a big mansion, and everybody got a hit show, and everybody making tons and tons of money. And a lot of these actors and actresses are struggling.
Yeah, I mean, it showed you when we went through that strike. And you know, that's I look at a lot of that stuff, and I try to learn from it. Like, I saw Justin Bieber's on there talking about somebody stole his money. I watch my money. And I ask questions. You're not gonna play I have no problem calling you saying, where the fuck my check at? Just like that. Ain't no third party. I'm calling you myself. Where my money at? Get my money. Get my money. And I'm not gonna send my money to nobody first. I'm gonna pay you because you work for me.
Right.
And what happened is, a lot of time people like, oh, I just send my money here and there and y'all pay me. I check everybody. I call my biddy man. Explain this to me. Don't you go in my damn bank account without me getting a code saying you can go in there, and I'm gonna ask you what you need.
Right.
Because I need to go in there with you.
Right.
Cause I used to steal. Shit, you think a thief gonna trust somebody?
No.
Hell, I know God gonna get me back for what I did.
Right.
But you ain't gonna get me back as long as I got 2 eyes and no cataracts. I be watching my money, and I know they be like, this a old untrustworthy bitch.
Hell
You
yeah.
damn, you ain't gonna have me back at the poorhouse. Cause I'm too old to prostitute, and I'm too old to do them tricky things.
Ms.Pat, what are your thoughts on plastic surgery? Should women get plastic surgeries, BBLs? Are you okay with that?
You know what? Everybody looks the same. You know, I mean, who am I to say I'm fat? They gonna go in the comment and be like, bitch, you fat. But, you know, I ain't gonna lie. If I lost a few pounds, I would get my stomach cut off because I like to see my vagina before I die. But all this shit, these black women running around here getting extra lips. Why you need lips? You black. You already got lips. You got Negro lips on top of Negro lips.
Right.
You know, and it's not real. You know, for the way they look. But these are the bitches that can't keep nobody. As beautiful as some of them are, they can't keep no man. So who are you doing it for? Who are you doing it for? I love Kendrick Lamar. He had the song say, where the scratch marks at?
Right.
I was like, right here, nigga. Right here, Kendrick. But I mean, it makes me think that sometimes, you know, women are just not happy with the way they look because of what social media has created. I mean, and I'm quite sure you had all types of women, Shannon. I mean, how many times have you hit somebody from the back and their ass went up their back? And you gotta help her get that ass plant out of her back. And you gotta act like it ain't nothing, but you like, I don't really want that went flat on one side. I mean, think about that. And I'm not saying I'm no Beyonce. Beyonce is gorgeous. I got some issues. I'm fat. I know I'm fat, but I'm happy.
Right.
And when I lose some weight, I'm gonna get my stomach cut off. But I ain't gonna buy no ass. I got this some government butter and cheese. You know, getting your neck. People in here getting lipoed on their neck. People done cut their nose down till they can't breathe no damn more. I'm like, when is enough is enough? Yeah. You know, we getting eyebrows permanent put on. And it makes me say, as beautiful as black women are, when is enough is enough? When are we gonna be happy with ourselves?
Are they doing it to get a man, or are they doing it to impress other women? Why would women get
probably to impress other women? That's what we do. Because a man, yeah, come on, Shannon, how many girls you done slept with and they had their wig slid off?
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, Ms.Pat, I gotta have a couple of them yours.
I mean,
bigger than you, Ms.Pat.
Bigger than me. Goddamn. That was before the money. Cause I know you ain't lifting these kind of legs with the money. Or was y'all gas off and you need to stay warm?
It was before the money, Ms.Pat. It was before the money.
Yeah,
but you know, hey, I don't know if guys like a woman has to have a BBL. Guys, you know how guys are. I
mean, y'all like trophy pieces, you know, instead of just wives. It's hard to be a wife now, you know, to just be at home.
But the wives want to be a wife. It's easy to say that, but is that what they want?
That's what I want.
There's never been a night this big. On Friday, November 15th, Netflix and Most Valuable Promotions bring you the highly anticipated boxing mega event of the year. Jake El Gallo Paul will go toe-to-toe in the ring against Iron Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet. When the disruptor challenges a legend, anything can happen. Also that night, a historic rematch between the Bray Bomber, Katie Taylor, and Amanda the Real Deal Serrano. Last time they met in the ring, history was made and a woman's boxing was catapulted to new heights. These are the fights the world's been waiting for. Don't miss these epic showdowns live from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Watch Paul versus Tyson Friday, November 15th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, live on Netflix. You can also follow the road to the fight by watching Countdown Paul Tyson, a 3-part documentary series beginning November 12th, only on Netflix. Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because you know we like to do something before 2 something.